So grace and peace be to you. So we'll get more details on the aspect we are discussing, which is salvation, which is a critical aspect. Again, it's a critical aspect of the Christian faith. Understand? So we're still on the John 10:28. You say, I give them eternal life, and they will never perish. No one will snatch them out of my hand. Okay, so that's Jesus speaking, that he gives them eternal life, they will never perish, and no one will snatch them out of his hand. So now we are going to say this particular verse you're seeing now is what? It's a doctrine for eternal security. It's a teaching for eternal security. That when you see this doctrine that we are talking about, it's a doctrine for eternal security. No, it's eternal security. Eternal security. It's a doctrine for eternal security. You understand? So a believer is eternally secured. That's the meaning. Again, it is a doctrine for eternal security. We refer to once saved, always saved. You understand? Once saved, always saved. Look at it. Once saved at that moment, always saved. Continuous. Once saved at that moment, because salvation starts now. The moment a man believes the gospel, that's when it starts. That's once. It's called once, and always saved. Continuous. You understand? So you are always saved because you are saved once. That's it. So once it starts, once, always continuous. Why? Why is it continuous? Why is it always saved? Now it's Jesus. Jesus is the good shepherd. So you emphasize Jesus. So when you hear salvation, emphasizing Jesus who as the one who would protect and preserve his sheep. So who protects the believer? Who protects the believer's salvation? Who preserves the believer's salvation? Is the work of Jesus. You understand? So Jesus is that. That's why it's called the Kalos Shepherd, the God Shepherd, the word divine shepherd, the trustworthy shepherd. That what protects and what preserve his sheep. You know, say he protects and preserve his sheep. So that's the meaning. So Jesus is the what? Kalos Shepherd. Is the good shepherd that protects them. So that's why you are what? Eternally saved. Why? Because the shepherd will always keep his sheep. You get? The shepherd will never leave his sheep. Are you getting it? The shepherd will never leave his sheep. Because why? He is a good shepherd. He will always protect and preserve his sheep. If there's any external danger, what will it come to? It will come to the shepherd first before coming to the sheep. Okay, so that's why you as a believer, you are so secure in Jesus that Jesus is the one facing any external something. You are more secure.